Let us say you want to join the CISF. That's the first choice.
Yes, sir.
So how will your study of thermodynamics, fluid mechanics, strength of materials, RAC, etc. What does RAC stand for?
So RAC stands for refrigeration and air conditioning.
Right. So how will that be of help in your job profile as an assistant commandant in the CISF?
Okay, suppose you are assistant commandant in CISF. Some law and order problem arises on the airport, over Delhi airport. What would be the course of action?
Sir, may I come in?
Please come in.
Thank you, sir. Good afternoon, sir. Good afternoon, sir. Good afternoon, sir.
Please be seated.
Thank you, sir.
Shyam, you are from Azamgarh
Yes, sir.
and you had a school education in Faizabad
Yes, sir.
and your current address is Bangalore.
So
How do you explain
Bangalore
this?
was my address when I filled the form.
Oh, I see.
Yes, sir.
So now back to Azamgarh or back to Faizabad?
So I'm back to Azam.
Back to Azamgarh, right?
Yes, sir.
But what made you study in Faizabad in that case?
So actually, my school was 15 kilometers away from my home. I live at border of Azamgarh and Ambedkar Nagar actually. But the school was affiliated from Faizabad. That's why.
Oh, I see. Right? And you have been a best student in class 10th and 12th also.
Yes, sir.
Right?
Yes.
And in engineering also you appear to have done well. You've got 7.56 CGP out of 10.
Yes, sir.
Right? So you're not, must have had a campus placement also?
So we had campus placement, but I had always decided to go into the armed forces. That's why I did not.
So he said no campus placement for you.
Yes, sir.
Right?
Yes, sir.
Not a bad idea. But what makes you join the paramilitary forces after being an engineer?
So
Or alternatively, how would your academic accomplishments, especially that of engineering, be of use in you join the paramilitary force?
So paramilitary forces are first of all very prestigious job, and they provide us with great geographical and cultural exposure as well. And so regarding my engineering knowledge, so engineering, it has taught us first of all the mechanical engineering knowledge, as well as engineering also teaches us a lot of life skills like patience, teamwork, time management, and other skills. And I believe those skills will be helpful for me while serving in the paramilitary.
How?
So since it's
Let us say you want to join the CISF. That's the first choice.
Yes, sir.
So how will your study of thermodynamics, fluid mechanics, strength of materials, RAC, etc. What does RAC stand for?
So RAC stands for refrigeration and air conditioning.
Right. So how will that be of help in your job profile as an assistant commandant in the CISF?
So these subjects may or may not directly help me in my job as assistant commandant, but the other skills that I acquired during engineering, they will certainly be helpful for me. And so even these skills may be helpful if I want deputation in NDRF maybe, or while any other emergencies like fire emergency or other things.
Let's define the skills.
So other skills, like I said, so teamwork and coordinating with the seniors, and I organized certain sports events also. So coordinating with faculty members, juniors and seniors. So those things will also be helpful for me.
Right.
Yes, sir.
So essentially feel that the career in the paramilitary force is primarily teamwork.
Yes, sir. It's up to a very great extent. It's a teamwork, sir.
Let's try to visualize a scenario in which you think you can do a bit of teamwork in the paramilitary forces of your choice.
So suppose I get into CISF.
Right.
There also I'll be posted as assistant commandant. So some people will be working under me. Like I'll have to command them. And in case of any emergency, I'll have to lead them. So teamwork is necessary there so that situation doesn't go out of control. And even in other forces like CRPF or SSB, so when they are while going into any operation, there also teamwork is very necessary, sir.
Yeah, but you are saying you will either command a force or lead a force. do you work as a member of the team, or you are only what you call commanding the force from a distance?
So a
Something
leader-
like a hierarchical order,
no, sir.
command obedience relationship.
So I believe leadership should be done by staying within the team and leading from the front. So I would like to be in the team as well.
Let us say, have you seen this Karol Bagh metro station?
Yes, sir.
Right?
Yes, sir.
A large number of people keep on coming out and getting into the.
Yes, sir.
At some place there is a bit of commotion.
Yes, sir.
You are also there at the spot, and a couple of other CISF guys also there, right?
Yes, sir.
All in uniform. How do you collectively manage the situation? There's a commotion there.
So if there is a commotion, first of all, I will try to make few lines of the people that are there. So, and then I will, first of all, I'll announce.
I'm talking about teamwork.
Okay, about teamwork, I'll have to manage only my team or the commotion also.
The commotion, teamwork, team. How do you act as a team member, as a team,
Okay, sir.
to keep the commotion in check?
So
Just visualize the situation.
So let's say I have a team of maybe 3 to 4 members or 5 members there, and there is a commotion. So first thing that I would like to do is to arrange the people in queue, and I will assign one member for each queue, and then tell them to let people go one by one so that there is no stampede kind of situation.
Anything else? Is there something as a communication within the team when you do a teamwork?
Yes, sir.
Is there an issue of a shared goal
So while doing a
and
team,
joint response?
yes, sir.
How do you go
The
about it?
shared goal and joint response are the pillars of our teamwork.
Hmm.
So it should be there.
Should be there, right?
Yes, sir.
Now you mentioned that you're interested in reading. What do you read?
So I read mostly non-fiction books.
Non-fiction. Let us listen to some of the books that you have read.
So the book that I read last was The Difficulty of Being Good by Guru Charan Das.
Difficulty of being good.
Yes, sir.
The difficulty of being good. Very nice. Huh? Now let us know about the book.
Sorry, sir.
Let us know about this book.
So the book.
What does Guru Charan Das say? What is the Guru Charan? You know the background of Guru Charan Das?
Yes, sir. He was working in corporate sector.
Right.
Yes, sir. So the book, The Difficulty of Being Good on the Subtle Art of Dharma, it actually revolves around Mahabharata. It analyzes the characters of Mahabharata and various events in their life, and how it tells us that the definition of good is not good and bad are not like black and white. It's somewhere in the gray. So it analyzes each character, like Draupadi's character, Yudhishthir's duty, and Krishna's acts, as well as Duryodhan and Bhishma, and all those characters, and how they acted in different situations and their perception of what was good and what was their duty.
Which character really impressed you and the interpretation thereof by Guru Charan Das?
So from the book, the character that I got most impressed was that of, first of all, it was Krishna's character. And other than Krishna, it was, I believe, Yudhishthir is the most misunderstood
I'm asking
character.
only one question. Which impressed the most?
Sir, I think it was Krishna's character.
Right.
Yes, sir.
What is it that impresses you so much about Krishna, about Lord Krishna?
So, as per the book, there are two extremes that we are told. One was the unrealistic idealism of Yudhishthir, and one was unethical realism of Duryodhan. And Lord Krishna teaches us that we should lie somewhere in between the realistic dharma, like realism, but it should be mixed with idealism, like it should be ethical.
Or idealism mixed with realism? Which way around?
So it teaches
Realism with idealism or idealism with realism?
So,
There are different connotations of what I'm trying to tell you.
sir, I'll have to read more on.
Read more. But let us think in terms of real life situation. this is the ideal.
Yes, sir.
And there's a bit of realism also.
Yes,
Now, how do you go about doing it? How do you go about functioning within the CISF or any organization? Are you going to do only by the rule book, or alternatively, you're also going to examine it against the ground situation?
So my primary goal would be to go by the rule book, but there should be examining of the ground situation as well. So I'll mix idealism, primarily keeping it realism.
Right. Thank you. So,
Yeah, a student of thermodynamics. eh?
Yes.
Any day-to-day application of thermodynamics in our life?
There are various applications of thermodynamics. Like thermodynamics is basically study of relationship between heat and other forms of energy. So we can say heat exchange is going on every day in our life. The refrigeration, air conditioning, all of these principles are based on the thermodynamics,
Very good.
as well as the cooling of our body, evaporation, and other concepts as well.
Very good. Have you heard about the IED?
IED, so that explosive.
What is the full form? Yeah.
So I'm not able to recall the exact full form. It's explosive device.
The explosive device being used by?
So it is being used by the Naxalites or terrorists, as well as sometimes it can be used by armed forces as well for offensive purpose.
So, okay. Do you know what are the operative mechanism of the IED? How it is being operated? There are many methods.
Sorry, sir, I'm not aware
I
about it.
am not aware. Okay, no problem. Have you heard about the Salva Judam?
Yes.
Kya hai? What is this?
So Salva Judam was a special kind of militia that was created by the Chhattisgarh government.
Created by government?
The Chhattisgarh administration or government
Uh-huh.
to
Okay,
fight
okay.
the Naxalism. In Salva Judam, so the young teenagers were given some little bit of training, and they were put against the Naxalites to fight against them. And so it was declared unconstitutional by our Supreme Court.
So it is continuing or it has already been banned?
No, sir, it is not continuing.
It is not continuing. Okay. What is the demand of Nagas in Northeast? What they
So
want?
ever since our country got independence, Nagas have been demanding a separate land for them called Greater Nagaland, which includes areas of Nagaland as well as certain areas of Manipur, as well as certain areas of Myanmar also, and some areas of, I think, Assam also.
How many districts of Manipur is affected by that?
So I'm not able to recall the exact
Okay.
number.
There is an area known as DAB in Assam. DAB, DAB area. Have you heard about that?
Sir, I'm not aware.
Not. Okay, suppose you are assistant commandant in CISF and some law and order problem arises on the airport, so Delhi airport. What would be the course of action?
So it will depend upon the kind of problem, first of all. And my first priority would be to safeguard the public, like there should not be any casualty. I would try to maintain, first of all, I would communicate with my team and assign them, each of them, certain tasks to manage the situation. And other technicalities, I will go as per my training. Not aware.
You are not supposed to inform the police.
So
Delhi
at
police.
that time, my first priority will be to control the situation and inform the police as soon as possible.
Okay, thank you.
Shivam, can you tell me some of the famous quotes of APJ Abdul Kalam Azad which you like most and why?
Famous quotes. So one quote that I can recall is that dreams are not those that you see while sleeping, but dreams are something that doesn't let you sleep.
Okay. What was the role of Rani Lakshmibai in 1857 rebellion?
So in 1857 rebellion, Rani Lakshmibai led the revolt after death of her husband from Jhansi. She also organized a lady battalion also, and her role was to resist the British control over the Jhansi, and she fought very bravely, but ultimately gave sacrifice for the nation.
And where she has gone?
So I think it was in Gwalior.
Why there is a problem in Bundelkhand related to water?
So the water problem in Bundelkhand is a very complex problem. It is because of 2 or 3 major reasons. One major reason is because of its geographical location. It lies somewhere in between, and neither southwest monsoon nor northeast monsoon causes much rainfall there. The second reason is there are no major river passes through that area except some small rivers like Betwa and Kane. And so other reason is the kind of soil that is present there. It has low water retention capacity as well.
Okay. You played cricket in a school or colleges?
So in school I played cricket, in college I played football.
Are you aware of that? What happened in that IPL?
So I'm not able to follow the IPL this season because of the interview preparation is going on.
Okay.
But I'm watching football.
Okay. You are also played badminton?
Yes, sir, I used to play badminton.
Okay. You are aware of that all the rules?
So not all the rules, because badminton was not my primary sports, but I'm aware about many rules.
Okay. What are the external security threat in the northeastern state of India?
So the major external security threat in northeastern India is from China, as it wants to occupy Arunachal Pradesh according to its 5-finger policy. And the other major external security threat is that in Myanmar we can see the military rule is there, and because of that there is a large number of refugees are coming in states of Mizoram and other states also. So, and the northeast is also very near to the Golden Triangle, which is a drug trafficking hub. So I can recall these 3 major external threats.
You also have one of the hobbies watching movies.
Yes, sir.
Have you updated about any movies related to Naxalism?
So related to Naxalism, the last movie that I watched was Newton.
Any recent movie?
Sorry, sir.
Okay, fine. Thank you.
Now, we have formally interacted with you
Yes, sir.
and we'd like to give you some feedback. So,
एक तो श्याम,
Yes, sir.
आपको नॉलेज है कई चीज़ों के बारे में, बट यू आर नॉट कॉन्फिडेंटली रिस्पॉन्सिंग ऑन द क्वेश्चंस. इट लुक्स लाइक थोड़ा सोचते हैं आप, देन यू टेल. थोड़ा कॉन्फिडेंट होइए. एंड जैसे मैंने आईडी वगैरह के बारे में पूछा आपसे, तो यू शुड नो अबाउट दैट, बिकॉज इन नक्सल is one of the major issues nowadays in India, and you are going to be the part of any force, CAPF. तो उसके बारे में you should brush up your knowledge. ठीक है?
Yes, sir.
और भी कोई भी चीज़ पूछा जा रहा है तो थोड़ा सा आप ना कॉन्फिडेंटली जवाब नहीं दे. ठीक है?
Yes, sir.
तो थोड़ा कॉन्फिडेंस लाइए.
Yes, sir.
ठीक.
Shivam,
That's
I have asked every question from your dad.
Yes, sir.
Like you have mentioned about the Bundelkhand Institute of Engineering and Technology.
Yes, sir.
Just listen that what I am telling you. The Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam Azad. Then coming to that, the question related to movie.
Yes.
The recent movie has recently in OTT platform is Bastar.
Sir.
So you have to aware. You don't know about that. I have asked about badminton. You said, sir, I am not aware of that rule that I have played means like long back. Even about that, I have asked about some question about cricket. You again said, sir, I was not able to see that matches in IPL and all. So whenever whatever you have written in that means like in a DAF,
Yes, sir.
each and every word that can create a question for you. And the rest of the things like security issues, I've asked about that guide, means like external threat.
Yes.
The northeastern, just you take the one or two means like threat. There are Rohingyas issue, migrant people of migration, everything is there.
Yes.
So you need to update and try to put in a point form some of the questions, write on a piece of paper, and then prepare for that interview. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Shyam, we had an interesting interaction with you, but I think you need to be slightly more assertive. What I'll suggest is just slide on the back of the chair. Just push your back against the back of the chair. Just push your back. और पीछे कर के बैठो आप. हाँ, right. Now this is better. And just put your hands like this, right?
Yes, sir.
And loosen yourself. Be what you call, be relaxed. Do you find the difference? I mean, if you sit well and if you sit tall, you'll find, and have a smile on your face, number one. Number two, what I'll suggest is, आपका इंटरव्यू किस तारीख को है?
Sir, 21st को.
Today is 17th.
Yes, sir.
Doesn't matter. कोई दिक्कत नहीं है. You read newspapers every day?
Yes, sir.
You're reading newspapers, right?
Yes, sir.
What you should do is, एक तो अपने बाल में जो तेल लगा कर तेल हटा देना बैठ करके है, शैम्पू करके जाइएगा. बाल सही रहता है ना आपका है?
Yes, sir. Actually, फरीदाबाद से आ रहे हैं ना.
कोई बात नहीं है. ठीक है. इंटरव्यू किस समय? सेकंड हाफ में, फर्स्ट हाफ?
Second half.
सेकंड हाफ में इंटरव्यू है. आराम से आइएगा, आराम से रिलैक्स होइएगा.
Yes.
Don't try to rush in at the last moment of the interview. They would have called you at 2 o'clock?
1 o'clock.
So 1 o'clock.
1 o'clock. So 1 o'clock means थोड़ा खा पी कर भी आइएगा, और नहीं तो फ्रूट्स रख लीजिएगा, घुसने पहले खा लीजिएगा.
Yes, sir.
So that your voice comes out naturally. पानी पीजिए, be well hydrated,
Yes, sir.
have something to eat, etc. Because once you get inside, then I don't think there is any scope of eating thereafter.
But they will provide.
They will provide. some-
They'll provide. They're become very generous now.
Yes, sir.
They
They
become
will
very
provide.
generous.
Once they are waiting in that waiting lounge area, they will provide.
Yeah, that's good. So whatever it is, so खा पी करके अच्छे से, ठीक है, और दाढ़ी बना करके अच्छे से जाइएगा,
Yes.
ठीक है. Now this is number one. Number two is, you know things. It's not that you do not know things. And I was just looking at the quality of the answers. I'm not talking about the range of information and how many, but by and large, you are thinking in a totally different manner, and you're coming not with cliche answers, but with answers which have a bit of originality, right?
Yes, sir.
So keep up this tempo. But sir has suggested something very interesting. In fact, even 3 or 4 days, 3 days, 3 complete days you have, whatever you have written or DAF, make some notes, pointed notes.
Yes.
Define the issue, 1, 2, 3, 4, 4-5 points उसके पक्ष में विपक्ष में, and the way ahead. So that don't grope for your answers there. You have the answers. By and large, they'll be asking from your DAF and also from the state from which you belong.
Yes, sir.
Like now, interestingly, you are in Faizabad. Sorry, you are studying in Faizabad district. Atroli, I know all these places. In fact, Budanpur Tehsil, I know it very well.
Yes, sir.
I know in the borders, But Faizabad has become very interesting. In fact,
Yes, sir.
they will not lead you into any controversy. I don't think, I'm not visualizing any controversy at all.
Yes, sir.
But they could ask you something about the Ram Mandir or perhaps origin, but not into controversy. You should know something about it, the court judgment, etc. Right?
Yes, sir.
So and then of course it has built up. I mean, not too much detail, but you should not draw a blank if they ask you something, right?
Yes,
and be very, very measured. Be very measured in your approach, huh?
Yes, sir.
Right? So this is one area. Now there are a lot of national events, international events. You're reading books, etc.
Yes.
You're talking about Gurcharan Das, etc. And then of course you must know about Gurcharan Das also.
Yes, sir.
He has worked in the private sector, but also at the same time he's a public economist also. So he has his own way of interpreting everything. He makes very interesting interpretations.
Yes, sir.
Slightly away from what normally people look at. So try to know his works also, not too many, but by and large. He gives a very good rationale for what has to be done. And in that light only has interpreted the role of Lord Krishna or this thing. And then of course, everywhere he tends to become much more practical. That's why he says that you have got a balance between the ideal, between the ideal and the real,
Yes, sir.
that balancing.
Yes, sir.
So balance is the way of life. So that is how we spelled it out. Now, so long as your thermodynamics, fluid mechanics, strength of material, etc., you should know your subject also. Not into detail, but how you can apply the applicability of what you have learned,
Yes, sir.
First, engineering as a stream, and something about thermodynamics, etc., which sir was already asking you. Sir was already asking you, right?
Yes, sir.
So try to understand the issue. Just go with an open mind. Just think what practical applications they will ask. See, nobody is into theory, but some practical applications like RAC, refrigeration, etc.
Yes, sir.
And all of a sudden they may ask, well, what is the gas that they're using in the refrigerators? And how is the R34A or whatever it is superior to that 401? I'm forgetting the 34 and 401, but whatever it is, right?
Yes, sir.
Then ozone layer can come up because the depletion of the ozone layer,
Yes, sir.
which gas affects.
Yes, sir.
Get into practical aspect. I hope you're able to appreciate,
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
No theory, get into practical aspect. Then something about when they talk about refrigeration, they can also talk about climate change. The overt use of air conditioners, how does it impact the environment?
Yes, sir.
Once it's their refrigeration, then they will get into this. Something like the design of buildings also. The green buildings and the greenhouse effect, both. The concept, So try to relate fluid mechanics and thermodynamics, strength of material. Now, strength of material is a very important thing,
Yes, sir.
and especially in aviation sector. Just think about how these things are being applied here and there. So, and then of course, sir mentioned that you have mentioned about that watching movies and so you should once you write something over here,
Yes, sir.
then the person who are going to interview should know that it is just not that he has written something, but he is a master in that. Now, so what you have to do is, now don't try to become a master right now,
Yes, sir.
but a smart way of working would be, or a smart way of knowing things would be to see what is the latest, right?
Yes, sir.
Because when you're reading books, what is the book that you've recently read? Name it. So when he talks about movies, then he talks about कौन सा नया movie देखा आपने? Prepare smartly. You're a bright student. You won't have any problem at all.
Yes, sir.
But once you prepare, even 3-4 days of some preparation, some written and structured preparation will really help you in performing very well at the interview. Your thought process is very good and it's quite original. It's not cliche. So I'm happy at that. And one question I wanted to ask you. Bangalore comes into picture.
Yes.
How does it come into picture?
So I went to Bangalore to give my previous SSB.
Oh, it's a CDSSB, right?
Yes, sir.
So anyhow, you can explain, because see, if you had studied over there for some, if you had stayed over there and studied over there, then a lot of questions of Bangalore would have come up.
Yes, sir.
But even if you're gone, then you should know what a Silicon City is and what is the role of Bangalore in the and so I hope you're able to understand. Being a student of technology,
Yes, sir.
so Bangalore has got a lot of placements of technologists over there.
Yes, sir.
So some idea about that, the Silicon Valley of India,
Yes,
right? So these are things that I wanted to spell out. Any question that you would like to ask us?
So as all of you three have already given in very detail the feedback, and you have even touched the area that I was not able to see, like even in Bangalore, the concept of electronic city and those
Yeah.
things. And in watching
And even
movies-
electronic city in Noida also,
Noida
don't forget
also.
that.
Yes,
Don't
sir.
forget
How
that.
long you have been into the Bangalore?
Sir, I was in Bangalore for a few months, like 3-4 months.
तो थोड़ा जानकारी रख लीजिएगा, और अभी वहाँ पर थोड़ा सा ड्रॉट कंडीशन
Sir,
हो
yes,
गया
sir.
था, क्यों
Yes, sir.
पानी नहीं मिल रहा है. So you should know, you should try to relate your knowledge to the ground reality. That is what. Just think over it.
So wait,
So that before you go over there, you have prepared Bangalore also, you have prepared electronic city or electronic city also.
सिमोगा इशू के बारे में
हाँ,
देखिए
क्या हुआ?
सिमोगा इशू भी
हाँ, Moga issue. Yeah.
हो सकते हैं लॉ एंड ऑर्डर
But the moment they say Bangalore, अच्छा Bangalore, now listen. They will not ask you how much you have last week.
yes, sir.
So 4 दिन भी काफी होता है.
Yes, sir.
You are a smart guy, not an issue at all. You are intelligent, not an issue at all. बस थोड़ा सा लिख कर लीजिए, और अखबार जरूर पढ़िएगा. अखबार को don't drop your अखबार.
Yes, sir.
I mean finding many candidates only going by video, etc. The idea formation shall always be by the newspapers, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay, all the best.
Thank you, sir.
Do well.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir.
Thank you.